Hey everybody, welcome back for a quick little video today. So Chris and Amy are getting married next week, and we are having a quote-unquote bachelor party for Chris. It's just the guys. We're all hanging out, and he thinks we're doing a Dark Delicacies signing, which technically we are, but that's not the only thing we're doing. We're surprising him with a Guillermo Del Toro Q&A, because they're going to show Pacific Rim, and he'll be there, hopefully, who knows, hopefully we get lucky, get a picture, autograph, maybe, who knows. But we are also doing Dark Delicacies, so just parked outside. I'm meeting up with the guys in a little bit, and yeah, they are having a Night of the Demons 4K Blu-ray and a Night of the Demons 3 Blu-ray signing with director/writer Kevin Tenney. So that should be fun, and yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a bit and then meet up with the guys right now. So let's get this video started.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Right. She had to wait out there.
One other book that I sold a lot of, and it was called The Homicide Detective Scrapbook. And it was all old depth of credit. Yeah.
I'm going for him, I'm going for David Fowler, I'm going for
Usually,
There we go. Nice.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's the goal. Hey, you find out you let him know? She said you were going to be in the thong. No? Oh, man. But it's okay if he tells me to go to bowl. Fuck. Did you want yellow on the three? You want sure. Yeah, yellow on the three. There you go. Yeah, thanks for making these Blu-rays. Your name or just your name? Okay. Here's a fun film.
Last name, probably first name, John.
Find a way to get them all on Blu-ray. That's amazing. Yellow came out good. Yeah, I love that. You want a white on that one? Oh, there you go, Scott. You want a white? White looks right there.
Yeah, buddy. Let's see how that white looks.
Let's see.
Yeah, yours is better.
Freshly charged, baby.
Yours is better.
The immortal quote right there. Love it.
Yeah, since Hal's not here, I can steal it. It's usually whoever gets to one of us first, that's the one that gets to use the claw. Then the other guy has to come up with something else.
You're like, sorry.
Pretty good, actually. Yeah. Not complaining. That was traffic. He came up from San Diego. Awesome. I was thinking, white if I may. Maybe a little silver action. Which one? This one white? Yes, please.
Thank you. I'll take that.
It's cool that you worked on that. It's amazing I get a career. Beautiful.
You want me to sign this one in this color?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The original director's cut that didn't have the cuts made for the R-rated. Because when it played in theaters, it had Lincoln's rating.
Yes, sir.
Was he been an X?
Well, yeah, it would have been.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, it is kind of a perennial.
Oh, is that yours?
Favorite.
The one that isn't like
Just anywhere's fine.
No, I got a stash.
Yep. Hi! How are you?
Thank you so much.
You want your name or just mine?
This was from my original script. This is the original floor plan.
I'm still working on stick figures, but I'm getting better. They have like 2 eyebrows now. You know, that's what Mom says. She goes, keep working at it, honey. Pat me on the head. Go, okay, get on the little bus. Oh, that's going to take forever to dry, but all right. Sharpies. See you next day.
Thank you so much.
Getting lighter and lighter.
Well, I'm also trying not to. Once I
Yes, please.
for somebody one of those little one of those little shadow box things, where and I touched it and it just like bled and it just ran down. It just, so maybe I'm a little.
Try a white?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Mine will be easier than his. Just anywhere you want.
Okay.
Now, I told Scott, next Thursday I should have the finals for that sleepaway camp.
Putting me right now to watch right now. It's so perfect. I love it. Thank you. That's awesome. Such a fun movie.
Thank you so much.
Could be that more.
It's after all, we all ran there. That's what.
We can try to boy bands.
Well, get out of the phone.
Which was this?
Look at this nerd. No.
Thank you guys. Oh, this is so cool. Thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate
No, thank you.
All right. So, signing's still going on.
Still going on here, Dark Delicacies? Absolutely. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. What did you guys get?
I'll show you this.
Ooh, sorry.
This is like a new thing I'm into collecting.
That's right. You watch his channel.
Autograph clapboards,
Is that
yeah.
what it's called? Autograph? Director's clapboard?
Clapboard, yeah.
Yeah.
I have one signed by
Dante?
Tom Holland,
Tom Holland.
Joe Dante, Adam Rifkin,
Nice.
the guy that directed Adam Marcus, the guy that did Jason Goes to Hell.
Yes.
I think that's all of them I have right now. And now Kevin Tenney.
And you got the 4K, Night of Demons?
Yeah. I got those ones signed too. Yeah.
And who else are you trying to get on October 22nd?
John Carpenter on one of these.
Yeah, he'll sign in. He'll be happy about it too.
Oh, yeah,
You can write
sure.
Halloween.
Yeah, you're going to have him sign
Right?
extra?
No, make him write the longest title. Yeah, the Prince of Darkness or so. Big Trouble in Little China. Make him write all that on there.
Oh, no.
That'd be
All right, guys. So, just parked, found some street parking by some miracle because, you know, it's Santa Monica. But yeah, we parked a couple blocks away from the Aero Theater, which is where they're going to show Pacific Rim with a Q&A with Guillermo Del Toro after the film. So, yeah, Chris has no clue what we're doing. So, yeah, this should be fun.
Oh, we forgot that I should have told him to bring us the Mimic trilogy set.
All right, Chris, well, there you go. There's your surprise.
That's a nice little surprise, man. You guys rule.
Yeah, they'll scan your ticket after the door. We're good to go.
This is
Heads up!
Have a ball! Have a ball! Have a ball! Here we go. Get ready.
I see them all coming.
Hey, bud.
Hey, you love it. Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Kaiju's and
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
of Mr. Guillermo Del Toro's Pacific Rim! Wow, and then also, in addition to the film, he has made a very long journey all the way from the Pacific Rim himself. On this very stage tonight, you will see the man himself speaking. Mr. Guillermo Del Toro will be joining us.
Johnny Kaiju, who do we have to thank for tonight? Of course, Johnny Kaiju saying, I got up from the roof for the show today. And lastly, Johnny Kaiju, who we have to thank? I didn't hear that. Oh, we should thank American Cinematheque members, volunteers, and staff. Thank you so much.
I don't know what's happening. Yes, as is the tradition with BeyondFest, we like to create a shirt every year that we like to give people. People have terrible English. So this year, as modeled by our giant kaiju here, this is the great William Friedkin.
Yeah!
One of his all-time great quotes, which is, I don't give a flying fuck into a rolling donut. So, you too can be the proud owner of one of these shirts. All you have to do is scream loud. Save your applause, it's not from me. Oh my God, here he is.
Who's joining us on stage.
Travis, you come in. Ladies and gentlemen, the writer. Co-writer. My God. So, Guillermo, the first time that I met you, and you won't remember this, but it was AFI Fest 2007. I bumped into you. I was late for the screening of the toilet. It was not. It was the whole way for Pacific. We were entering the auditorium. I was desperately late for Pacific, for Pan's Labyrinth now, and I bumped into you.
You were early for Pacific.
Yes, and I bumped into you, and I was like, Mr. Del Toro, I'm such a fan. Thank you for everything that you do. I have ducked out of work to come and see your film, and I'm going to get into a lot of trouble. And you said, fuck work, watch movies. My boss is actually here tonight.
Fuck you, man.
So tell me, 10 years later, what is it like to revisit Pacific Rim?
I fucking love this movie. Travis and I met many years before Pacific Rim on Killing of Carnival Row, which he had. And we tried to do it for more than a decade and a half.
Yeah.
And really, when Thomas Stoll sent me Travis's original treatment, which was how many pages was it?
It was like 10.
Yeah, but it had the robots, the monsters, and the drifting. And I said, I'm doing this. I don't give a fuck. It was like the best possible recipe for me. I adored it, and I wanted to do it. And it's great that the movie has endured the way it has. I think it's a kick-ass movie when we were launching it. Unfortunately, Legendary and Warner Brothers were divorcing. So basically, the launching of this movie was Kramer versus Kramer. We were the orphan child. It was launched in the middle of the acrimonious separation and all that, and still the movie managed to find an audience and endure, and here we are.
Well, I mean, I can say that.
And Brad was here this afternoon.
Yeah.
And when, I don't know if Brad told the story or not, but I was with Brad when he was doing Iron Giant.
It's the same situation.
Yeah. And he was, we couldn't believe it, and I called him the weekend it opened, and I said, don't worry, your movie will be a classic, and we'll be talking about it for the rest of the world.
What happened earlier today with Brad was a carbon copy of what happened here tonight. From the moment this thing's, I mean, Taylor Swift has got nothing on this movie. It was raw, because this thing was a blazing rock concert, and every beat in this film hit so hard. So it's really endured. Why do you think it has sustained and endured so well?
Well, first of all, when we were planning it, I think I wanted it to be really rhythmically non-stop and have really. I always thought about a sports movie. I thought about Hoosiers and Top Gun. But Hoosiers has almost an identical scene. Jim Hackman comes back and says, "What you've been doing? Oh, that's going to help a lot." And it's a retired coach coming back to teach slap shot, whatever you want. It's really an old sports analogy. And I thought, I want this movie to connect with the audience so hard. And we were doing it, we did it for a lot of money, but a lot less than movies this size normally cost, about 40% less. And we had to be very ingenious. And it's one of those movies that tested amazing. Amazing when we're testing it with an audience.
Was this a test audience?
Two movies I have seen tests like that. Blade 2, when we tested, they were ripping the fucking seats apart. And this one, and I think is in the most beautiful way a movie that to me is very personal. Because for me, what I was attracted to was this idea that inside a giant robot there is two people that need to trust each other, and inside one of them is a hurt little child, and that robot is controlled by the emotions of that child, which is basically my life story. I am a giant creature controlled by a very hurt child. I did the movie for Makomori. And that's the character I was most attracted to.
Yeah, because the themes are in.
And he has such great knack for names. This fucking guy told me, George Lucas and Travis have a knack for names. Either you have it or you don't.
Yeah, I mean the enduring themes. It's about connectivity. It's about
all we fucking have is each other.
Yeah.
We live in a world more now than ever that actually sells us a horrible illusion that we are not the same. And we are. we are all the same, and we all belong together. And many of my movies deal with that, but ultimately I wanted a movie not about. I said several things to legendary. I said, this is not a movie about one fucking country winning the war. I don't want that. I want the world winning the war. I want every race, every possibility represented in the movie. And I want them to not have all shiny, strong war machines. I want them to have fucked up old jalopies. I don't want a movie about an army. I want a movie about the resistance. And those were things that are important to me. And I said, and I want a movie about a man and a woman that become friends. That don't have to fucking kiss at the end. That they don't have to learn to trust each other, and at the end they are together at sea, you know? So all those things are important. It's a counter. When I did Crimson Peak, I wanted to do an anti-romantic romance movie. And when I did this movie, I said, let me try, and I could take you bit by bit, an anti-this type of movie.
Yeah, because there isn't any of the, and I'm sure we have some Independence Day fans in the room, but there isn't any of that jingoistic,
No, I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
I like the marginal heroes. Yeah. To me, the reason I was able to do Blade is because Blade is a fucking freak. And these guys are all people that are not in the program, nobody trusts them, and they have to come together. It's a ragtag band of people having to come together to do that. I don't like triumphant movies. I don't like them. I don't like success. I don't like any of that stuff. I just don't understand it.
I mean, if anything, well, I mean, like, it runs through your filmography, right? I mean, if you think about Hellboy, it's a total outcast in the way that he's treated. You know, Shape of Water, honestly. But the line that kind of crystallizes, and this is why I draw the reference to Independence Day, everything that you're talking about, and this place went bananas.
I think we should. I wish that Larry could re-release. We saw it two days ago in IMAX 3D. I can tell you one thing. If you haven't seen it on IMAX 3D, I swear to God, I'm not trying to sell you a ticket. You haven't seen it. IMAX 3D is like all that marijuana that you have to pay for. You
Watch this high?
No. I'm not a guy that gets high. I don't except on Twinkies, man. I don't have any vices but collecting shit, movies and desserts.
Collecting shit. Do you know about the cards? Where's Patrick? He's got the full collector's pack of cards for you. So there's been a director every single day. He's a maniac, by the way. There's Patrick Hood, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch on eBay tomorrow.
One of those shitheads outside that were getting stuff signed. I mean, come on, guys. So, the ethos in this film, both of you working together, this goes all the way back, right? I mean, this is Jerry Anderson, this is Thunderbirds, this is Heavy Metal.
This is a very good opportunity to ask Travis, because I constantly get asked about a movie I have yet, a series of movies I am yet to watch. Because every time I'm going to sit down and watch it, a new one fucking comes out. Evangelion. People say, oh, Evangelion.
It's good. It's really good.
But, I don't know what I'm saying. You saw it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely.
From now on, I'll say, Travis says yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That was like, the first movie I think that I have a conscious memory of seeing was probably a Godzilla movie. And so, I mean, this was an obsession. I could not believe that when we got made that nobody had done like a modern, like, you know, giant monster film.
Well, giant robots and monsters haven't been done.
Yeah.
really, which is on live action, which is absolutely absurd.
Right? It was waiting for you. That's
Well, yeah, it was waiting for us, and for me it was Pat Labor. Pat Labor was a big deal for me because they treated the robots like machines. And I really like the utilitarian. There's a thing the Japanese do, which is wabi-sabi, you know, which is the beauty of the imperfect, the impermanent, and the damage.
The screen came on the screen for that.
Yeah.
This place just broke out into applause.
Yeah.
Idris, Charlie, like all the way through.
It's people I admire.
Yeah.
It's people I admire. Idris Elba, I was watching The Wire.
Yeah.
This guy's a star. I said, I wonder if he can do a British accent.
That's awesome.
And we went to meet, Idris and I, we went to meet the head of Legendary in a much earlier incarnation, different movie, a different screenplay, but originally we were going to do the main character of Stacker was going to be Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise was there, and I wanted the karaoke scene, and I wanted to have it. You know, I thought it could be cool to have Maverick, a has-been version of Maverick, like trying to come back into a Jaeger level. And then the deal couldn't be made for the most ridiculous reasons. And they said, well, what's your next choice? I said, no, I have not my next choice. My only choice now is Idris Elba. Who's Idris Elba? I said, oh, you'll meet him. And I brought him into me and I said, this is the guy. This is the guy because, and Thomas said, why? And I said, because he's a fucking god. I will follow Idris Elba to the end of the world. And I think he brings gravitas. Of course, the part was rewritten. It was more of a story of a father, a surrogate father and a surrogate daughter. You know, that was very moving to me with Michael.
Yeah, he chews up, like he's just got such presence.
Yeah.
And then the other person who has presence.
And Idris never learns his lines. And we were talking, when we met first, he said, I just want you to know I don't learn my lines. I come in fresh, and as we do some takes, they become mine. But that's why in one of the takes he said, 1, don't touch me. 2, don't touch me. He came up with that.
There was a
Wow.
moment I was watching this time and I caught it. It's right, we're canceling the apocalypse scene, where he says today, and he kind of looks to the side and says today. And I thought, is he trying to remember his
In that instance, it was a dash. And because when you always had the cancel the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, that was
You
the
always had
outline. Yeah.
But the speech, I was writing that speech with Henry V in mind, with the Band of Brothers speech. And to honor that line that Travis created, you had to go in a very Shakespearean way, today, you know, like you had to have that repeat. And I said to Idris, you're in the Globe Theater. You're delivering the Band of Brothers.
Yeah. The other, because he accepted the role without reading the script, and then when he read the script, he didn't think he was going to be Hannibal Chow, right?
Ron is a very special human being. Let me say that there was a moment where I didn't know if he was going to come or not. But I wrote it thinking of him from the beginning. And I thought it was really, really cool that you hear his name, Hannibal Chow, which is a reference to Blade Runner.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then this guy shows up, and he's from Queens. He's a guy that named himself, and I thought Ron could kill him.
Yeah.
But, you know, if I can have Ron in every movie, I will have Ron in every movie.
He has such presence, and you've got such a shorthand together. Do you direct him, or does he direct you? Like, is he just like,
No, we have always the complete trust.
Yeah.
Like he knows, I write for his voice. So he knows I know what he can do. You know, and I think we never had a We have such an, the role is so crafted for him. I know his joke. Are you funning me, son? I can hear him.
Yeah, he's intimidated. You referenced Thomas Tull, who was head of Legendary at the time. The signpost in there, Tull Street.
Yeah,
Is that him? Okay.
I love that guy. This is a guy that came in. I got the toy jungle and I bought a giant Godzilla for Thomas as a gift for Pacific Rim, and he had it in his office. And we talked about what he was planning to do, but he never said this is going to be officially part of the Monsterverse. Although a lot of the quirks that we did on Pacific Rim, I have seen.
Yeah.
Later on, like the neon lights and the rain and the night and all that, eventually became part of the Monsterverse, which I like. And I think he's a real fan. What happened in Hong Kong, we scouted Hong Kong for a long, long time, and I mapped everything. The movie is very, very accurate in the signing. A lot of American movies put Chinese signs, and they're badly written. It's like when I see a movie in Mexico from Hollywood, they say, "Oh, welcome to Santo Poco." What the fuck? San Angeles.
I love it.
Do things that sound, and we wanted to be very accurate. We photographed all the signing on the streets. We did everything. We produced everything well, and we originally mapped. We were in a boat, and a huge ship with cargo containers went by, and I said, we should use it as a baseball bat.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I mapped the whole fight. The Shatterdome is always on the left. Hong Kong Bay is always on the right. You can watch the whole movie. And if somebody looks to the right, is looking at Hong Kong. If somebody looks to the left, they're looking at the Shatterdome. And the direction was kept like that. But when it came time to destroy the buildings, we found out, they said, in order to destroy a real building from Hong Kong, you have to get approval from the designer, the builder, the owner, all the tenants, and the government. Wow. We're going to destroy things that don't exist. It's not real, but the building's not. And then when he goes over Stonecutter's Bridge, they said you can go over, but you can't destroy it because no Chinese building will go down, even if a robot hits it. You can go over and land on the country.
It's amazing.
This is cool.
At the time that the film came out, after Dr. Scott, you said that this was, you said it was the best creative experience and artistic expression that you had as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Scroll forward 10 years, you've made obviously more film. Does it feel the same way?
This was ideal. It was so much fun to do. It's rare that you have fun making movies. It's a fucked up job. It's a living society. I have a rule that I say, if by the third week, I say there's always an asshole in a movie. If by the third week you haven't met the asshole, it's you.
That's a good one.
And we built the stadium with the seating and blew it up. I love physical
I love it.
Yeah, and everything shows, everything you're talking about is on the screen. That's the period. I'm watching it again today, in particular with this audience, but watching it today, it feels like a joyous experience. The politics, I guess, or absence of politics comes through. And the enduring nature of this film comes in the human approach.
Yeah.
And it touches and informs every single frame within the film, but there's also like the grandiosity that you work with, your vision, your scale, like it's all there on the screen.
So we wanted, I wanted, because I've seen everything in Tokusatsu, and I've seen everything in the universe of the TV series and movies. And I wanted to do things that I hadn't seen, and one of the things I wanted was a monster crashing through a parking garage and see all the little cars. or them hitting, if you watch it again, hitting with a container and a bunch of motorcycles come out. or refrigerators or TVs. Like, I wanted to do and when you do a movie like this, what is really hard to imagine is you have to design from the badges, the key rings, the holders, the pencils, all the way to the robots really working. because one of the decisions I made rhythmically is the robots are going to have exposed mechanisms. We're going to see the pistons and the joints, and you have to. There's a thing called material penetration. If the robot raises an arm, you have to make sure this shield doesn't penetrate there, and you don't cheat. You shouldn't cheat. So solving the engineering of all the robots, of all the Shadow, how do they get them from here to there? We build real vehicles, and all of that for me is Thunderbird. Yeah. All of that and Gary Anderson's, who has one of the most exquisite design sensibilities of those series, Space 1999, UFO, Captain Scarlet. They were my bread and butter as a kid, and they always solved the palm trees getting down. We wanted all that. How do they get them into the water? How do they transport them? We solved everything, but you have to solve it from engineering. ILM, they wanted to do everything as scientifically as possible. The only thing we completely cheated is if you got that deep underwater, there's no color. And we needed a little bit of color.
What I love about it is the use of color. Because I remember the first screening that I went to, and at the time movies like this, these big sort of like, they all had the same sort of washed out kind of look that you saw over and over again. What I was so struck by when I first watched the screen was how vivid and colorful it was, and like how just like the sword moment and the golden light like slashing off of them. It's just every frame, even the frames where it's like gory, disastrous stuff is happening, are so eye-poppingly colorful.
So the blood it goes into that.
Yeah.
No, this is the movie where I went digital. I had shot on film before this, and what I've seen is that when you were, like we did 3 scenes on Blade 2, where we could do color timing on digital. It was so expensive, we couldn't do it. And then I color timed Hellboy 2 completely on digital. And I saw how much you could push what was in the negative. And then I knew that some of the primary colors, I could push more if they were native digital. So I spoke with my DP who had done all my movies until then almost. And we had done Pan's Labyrinth, there was Vagabond, everything. And I said, should we go digital to push the colors? And we did. We did all that and lit with LEDs and changed the way we approached the image to make it like a comic book. Like you printed a comic book or an animation, a piece of animation.
I remember one of the screens I said, I have to say, it is, we talk about the joy that you had making this film. It has been nothing but a joy to follow your career, to follow your work, to sit here. Seriously and sincerely, thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you.
Mindfuck level.
So here we are. Here we are.
Man right here, the legend.
Oh man,
Dude,
that's the man. Oh, dude.
yes, he does. It's this man right here. The legend.
So cool. Class act right here. Class act, dude.
Absolutely, dude. If you catch a Q&A panel with him, any screening he's doing, I highly recommend it. You gotta check him out. Awesome. Check it out. And Mindfuck level, off the charts, baby. Off the charts.
Wow, that's bold.
Oh yeah.
I sold.
Oh, that's amazing.
Can you tell me the artist that did the Metal Gear Solid?
But I couldn't sell the other
Yeah.
It has a real sort of Evangelion different day.
It does.
It's a different day.
Yeah.
I enjoy about
The
one.
sleekness of it.
It's so true, yeah.
And then
So much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and
great.
then I
That's fantastic.
Like this
Oh,
was
yeah.
this was a huge deal. Like in
Yeah.
our
Oh, no,
college
that's
friend
how-
group and everything. It was like.
I love that.
Seems like all he has to do.
That was amazing. Yeah, we couldn't pass it up.
I'm so sorry. I used to.
Oh, no worries.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
The blue?
Yeah, the blue, for sure. Because people
Well,
can
you-
have to wherever you want. You can do whatever you
wrote
want.
it, yeah. There you go.
So much fun.
Thank you so much.
That's
I really
amazing.
appreciate it. Like,
I didn't realize about that.
All right, we got.
Oh!
You guys want me to take it first? You guys want me to take it first?
Oh, no, good.
Okay, so we got the groom to be right here.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
man, that was an amazing surprise by all you guys. You guys are the greatest friends anybody could ever ask for. Oh man, I gotta say that.
Hey, we happy?
Oh, we happy.
Now let's go home. Okay, it is Monday as I'm recording this. I would have uploaded, the video Sunday, but sometimes you just need a day for yourself. It was a long night, Dark Delicacies, and BeyondFest with Guillermo Del Toro, the Q&A with Pacific Rim, as well. The writer of Pacific Rim actually showed up as well, and it was a freaking blast. Chris loved, his surprise, his gift. So yeah, that was our bachelor party gift for him. We all got what we were there for. We got our autographs, pictures, and stuff. Which I'm gonna show you guys all the stuff we picked up at Dark Delicacies, as well as the Guillermo Del Toro Q&A. So here you guys go. Okay, so really quick, this is the stuff we picked up at the Dark Delicacies signing. I got, they were promoting Night of the Demons 3, the collector's edition Blu-ray, as well as the Night of the Demons 4K Blu-ray and standard Blu-ray. But I already have the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack, so I opted not to get that one. I just wanted part 3, so I picked it up. And I also had, Kevin Tenney was the writer on this one, obviously, but he was the director for the original. So I had him sign it here. And this is the, the double-sided one. So if you open it up, it has like the other Shout Factory, cover art. But I wanted them to sign it on the original. So, yeah, pick these up. And, yeah, there you guys go. And also in attendance for the Night of the Demons signing at Dark Delicacies was artist Kathy Zielinski, who did all the artwork you guys see at the beginning of the movie, which I thought was freaking awesome. And as you guys saw earlier in the video, they actually had, they also had like originals that they actually like screen used. So I thought that was freaking awesome. Obviously those aren't for sale, but they had this piece right here. And I'll be honest, guys, this was one of the first Dark Delicacies signing where I don't know what happened. I just spaced out and I totally forgot, like, oh, they take cash. So, I didn't bring any money. Luckily, I checked my wallet. I had exactly $10 to my name, which just happened to be the exact price that she was charging for a signed, 8x10. Well, actually, no. She was just selling like the artwork, but I personally asked her if she could sign it, which you can tell she was appreciative of that. It's like, come on, you're the artist. Like, this is amazing. So yeah, I had to show some support and pick this up. So I can't wait. This is definitely gonna be framed at Reina and I's new place. But there you guys go. And first, for the Guillermo Del Toro autographs, I had this 11x17, which ironically we went to Dark Del for this video, and I actually got Doug Jones a couple years ago at Dark Delicacies. Like, this is where I got this signed originally by him. So now I find it kind of funny that we did a Dark Del event and it's kind of like full circle. Had Guillermo Del Toro sign right here, and obviously this is the font from Pan's Labyrinth. I got a little like smudge right here. He kind of like nicked it right there, but I'm like, dude, it's Guillermo Del Toro. I don't even care, and I know he did it at least. So like, yeah, he could do whatever. He's a legend. He could do whatever the hell he wants to my 11x17. But yeah, freaking happy as hell. Finally got this thing completed. It's Doug Jones and Guillermo Del Toro. So I'm super stoked, and I know Reina loves this movie, so she's freaking stoked. I can't wait to hang this up. And next up for the Guillermo Del Toro autographs is one of my favorites. I had to get something Hellboy. You know, I got at the same Dark Delicacies event, I got Doug Jones to sign this as well. He wrote Best Fishes to Christian up there in blue, because, you know, Abe Sapien. And yeah, I wanted Guillermo to sign anywhere, like right here would be fine, which he did, luckily. And then Ron Perlman is obviously the last one I need, so this piece can be completed. I'll probably have like, I want to keep the same kind of vibe going with, you know, him in blue, so I'll probably have him sign in like red, like maybe up here or up here, I don't know where. But yeah, he's the last one I need now on this 11x17, so this piece can be completed. And last but not least, for the autographs, BeyondFest always gives out these really cool you know, ticket stubs. They look freaking sweet, and it has like the title of the movie, who's gonna be there, you know, the Q&A. And so the writer showed up, so I figure, you know what, why not have both the director and the writer of Pacific Rim sign it? So I had Guillermo Del Toro sign it right there on top, and then Travis Beacham, the writer of Pacific Rim, signed it right below him. So yeah, pretty cool little memory right here. So there you guys go. So there you guys have it. Had a freaking blast at Dark Delicacies, and then the entire squad, you know, went on over to BeyondFest at the Arrow Theater in Santa Monica. Dude, I cannot stress this enough. If you guys ever get a chance to meet Guillermo Del Toro, if he's doing a Q&A, you know, official signing, whatever, like, the entire squad, like, we all agree, he bumped up #1 to all of our lists of like the nicest celebrity we've ever met. He didn't have to, like, the Q&A was over at 10 p.m. because they had to show another movie, and he stayed over an hour in like the alleyway in the SUVs. You guys saw, you know, the footage. So they had like his team had like an orderly line. You just stepped up one at a time, got your little time with him, talked to him. It was freaking awesome. He was the nicest dude. I mentioned because he's from Guadalajara, you know, Jalisco, and you know, my family's from there too. So like, it was so cool the way it happened. I'm talking to him. As soon as I mentioned that, you know, he like got even more friendly. Like we had a full-blown conversation like in Spanish. So that was kind of cool. It was like talking to my uncle or something. We were talking like slang and stuff, or, you know, because Guadalajara, it's called guanatos for, you know, in slang. But yeah, he freaking loved it. He was asking me questions like, oh, you know, how often do you visit, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, #1 nicest celebrity I've ever met. So if you guys get a chance to meet him, highly recommend. It was a freaking awesome experience. And it's ironic that it's Monday, it's October 9th as I'm uploading this, because it's actually his birthday today. So happy birthday, Guillermo Del Toro. And that's going to wrap it up, guys, with that. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you guys enjoy the Q&A, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video.